this is my army of pet thieves. From seeds to mutations and even other people's fruits. They steal everything. And today, I'm gonna be attempting to become a billionaire using only stuff my pets steal. And here we are. My new name is Not a Thief 134, and as you can see, I got literally nothing but 20 shekels and my army of pet robbers. Also, with that being said, to prevent this challenge from being too easy, I'm only allowed to start off with the crab, and then as I reach certain shekel milestones, I'll be unlocking more and more pets. So with that being said, this guy right here is my ticket to 2,500 shekels. And if we check out his ability, every 6 minutes and 8 seconds, he goes to a random player and pinches them for their money, and then he grants you 282 to 482 shekels. So like he's literally the definition of a thief. Also, the people in this lobby are like super stacked. Look at that, 54 million, 15.6 billion, 15 trillion, and then 24 trillion. So like we should be getting lots of shekels here. So now all we can really do is wait and hope our crab gets a good first haul. Okay, and that took a bit of waiting, but his ability is ready. Oh, and there he goes. Also, I just realized his name is Kiki. That's a funny name. Anyways, let's go ahead and tail him and see who he robs. It looks like he's robbing XOB. And this guy is stacked. Look at how much burning buds he has. Holy. Come on, give me the shekels. Nice. And just like that, we've earned 308 shekels. And I'm using earned as a very loose term, by the way. Just like that, though, we're up to 328 shekels. That wasn't too bad of a haul if I do say so myself. Also, I think this should go without saying, but I obviously can't use my shekels to buy any seeds from the seed shop. I can only steal. So with that being said, it's time to get back to waiting for Kiki to go do some robbing. Okay, and the waiting is up. Come on, Kiki. Give me a lot of shekels. Oh, and it looks like he's going to be robbing the same guy again. And another 366 shekels. Let's go. Not gonna lie, crabs are low-key pretty good, especially if you're just getting started. Like, you can literally just be minding your own business, planting your own crops down and whatnot, while your crab goes ahead and, like, steals from other people. But anyways, with that being said, the waiting continues. Okay, and there he goes again. This time, he's just robbing some bacon here, and 392 shekels. With that, we've officially crossed the 4-figure mark. Let's go. Not too shabby for him only stealing 3 times so far. Anyways, with all that being said, since the crab does work relatively slowly, all I can do now is just wait till I reach 2,500 shekels and unlock the red fox. So with that being said, now we wait. Also, this windstroke plus nighttime event looks insane. Okay, and we have a problem. Tell me why my crab just went to steal and I didn't get any shekels. There's people here. Why didn't I get anything? Huh, maybe just like glitched out or something? That is so weird. Bro, Kiki, you better not be slacking on the job or else you're getting stuffed in the bag. Okay, and here we go, Kiki. This is your redemption. Come on. Okay, nice. He actually stole something that time. Or she. I just realized Kiki can actually be a girl's name. Yo, and we already got a like on our garden. Let's go. This guy has a very interesting skin if I do say so myself. Anyways, we should only have to wait like another 3 times and we should be able to reach 2,500. Bruh, this guy's trying to give me a Celestial Tempestes Shocked Clay Moon Melon? Bro, I'm sorry, but I can't take it. Thank you, but I can't take it. Bro, I wonder how much that was worth. Low-key, it might be like a couple, probably at least 10 million for sure. Bro, you can't even see me inside of it. Bro, I can't take it. I've already told you this. Thanks, though. He just said why. I'm trying to get to a billion using only pets. I low-key can't be leaking like that though, now that I think about it. It'll be fine. Cookie Monster 7 wouldn't tell anybody, right? Also, what was that in my face? Oh, it was a Triceratops. Also, he replied, I see. Okay, nice. Glad he understands. Bro, why is he chasing me down? Okay, it's time to stop dilly-dallying. Let's just go back to waiting for Kiki's timer to refresh. Bro, he's trying to give me a pet now. What is this? Okay, and here we go. Our crab's going again. Come on, give me like a better roll of like 500. 300. I want to unlock that red fox. Bro, he's stealing from some noob. Some bacon hair. Oh, wait, I'm a bacon hair. Bruh, 300 shekels. No. Man, this challenge is already proving to be harder than I thought it was gonna be. You know what? I'm low-key gonna try something now. I'm gonna go AFK for an hour, and then I'll see how much shekels that gives me. Yo, and I didn't even have to end up going AFK for like an hour. I literally went AFK for like 10 minutes and our crab locked in. Let's go. And Kiki has stolen exactly 2,500 shekels, so that actually works out perfectly. Now that we've reached 2,500 shekels though, we've unlocked the next pet, which is none other than the red fox. And look at how cute this little guy is. Welcome to the family, Mimi. And if you didn't know, what the red fox does is every 7 minutes, it goes to another player's crop, tries to get a seed from it, and gives it to me. And if it succeeds, it'll try to steal again. Also, rare plants have a way lower success rate, unfortunately. So hopefully Mimi can lock in and we get like some really good multi-harvest crops. Like, I don't know about you, but I'd be happy with that beanstalk right over there. Or even that grape seed. Maybe even that mango tree. I don't know. I just want something that I can like actually start my farm with, because right now it is literally just empty. And now I just gotta wait 4 minutes and hope Mimi gets a good seed. Whoa. Wait, is that guy's name Mimi too? It is. Wait, what? They stole my red fox's name. Also, look at that burning bud. Now that I'm thinking about it, I wouldn't mind that burning bud. Unfortunately, I don't have raccoons yet, so that's not doable right now. Okay, and here we go. We got 4 seconds till our red fox steals. Come on, Mimi, you got this. If you can't do this, nobody can. Had to give it a bit of a pep talk. Okay, and what's it going for? Ooh, this garden is kind of mid. Give me the dragon fruits. Bruh. First of all, why'd you go for a corn seed? And second of all, why'd you fail? There was literally a dragon fruit right there. Okay, well, I guess I can't complain. Mimi has only had 1 try so far, so maybe she's just getting the feel for things, you know? Also, what are these guys doing in my garden? Get out of me, swamp. Is this your red fox? Not mine. Okay, well, back to waiting for Mimi's and Kiki's cooldown to go down. Okay, and here we go. Our red fox is going in for round 2. Also, why did he have to choose this farm again? Or why did she have to do it? Oh, wait. Mimi's going for a cactus seed. Come on, please. Bruh. Well, at least this time Mimi went for a cactus seed instead of a corn seed. So, like, that's definitely some progress. Also, look at this. We're up to 3 likes on our garden somehow. I literally don't even have nothing planted. Okay, and Mimi's timer is about to cool down, and I'm not gonna lie, we need to get lucky here. Over here, this guy literally only has, like, blueberries and strawberries and stuff. I don't want that stuff. But over here, the other person just left. Wait, no, that had like dragon fruits and a bunch of stuff. Bruh. And our red fox tried to grab a blueberry seed but failed. Come on, Mimi, you should be making progress, not going back. Okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna go ahead and try to find a better server, because in this one, there's like nothing good. Ooh, yeah, I'm liking this. The people in this server are stacked. 1.6 trillion, 2.4 billion, 20.8 million, and then 2.8 million. Okay, yeah, this should do just fine. So now I just need my fox to speed it up and go before any people leave. Some guy with 20 million just left. Okay, that's all right. The guy with 1 trillion is still here, so as long as he stays, we're chilling. Like, imagine if we get a bone blossom or like a burning bud. That would be so good. Okay, and here we go. Our fox is about to go back into action, and the guy with 20 million left, so there's only these 2 stacked guys left. One with 2.4 billion, and then the other one with 1 trillion. And he's going for the guy that has 1 trillion. Come on, please. Or no, this guy has 2 billion. Come on, give me something. Bro! Oh, a cacao seed would have been so good. Also, this guy is saying a triceratops is a good trade for my red fox. Who is he trying to fool? He thinks I'm like some new bacon hair or something. Wait, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Are any of these good? And then I'm gonna just show him my raccoon, mimic octopus, and then fennec fox. Can get raccoon? I'm gonna ask him, is it good? Is it good? The raccoon good? Okay, yeah, that's enough trolling. I just need to go back to waiting for my cooldowns to run down. Okay, and our fox's ability is about to go off again, and this time is going to the guy with 1.6 trillion. Bro, come on, please give me the burning bud. Oh, wait. Mimi's going straight for it. Come on, please. No! Oh, that would have been so good. Like, imagine getting a burning bud seed from your red fox. That would have been actually insane. Also, this guy is still trying to get me to trade. He said a raptor and a triceratops was a good trade for a raccoon. So, like, I don't know who he's trying to fool. Oh, yeah. Also, Kiki has been cooking. Look at this. We're up to 4,500 shekels. So that's pretty nice. Also, this guy is, like, still begging for the fox. His dedication is impressive. Low-key, on the bright side, some rich person staying here just gives me a better chance of getting the better seed. Like, I wouldn't mind taking that burning bud of his, that beanstalk maybe, or even this cacao tree. I'll take any of it if I'm being honest. Like, I just need something to start off with, you know? Because right now, I literally got nothing. And at this rate, it will literally take days to get to 100,000 by just using my pet crab. Okay, come on, Mimi. They do say 5th time's the charm, right? Okay, okay. Wait, are you going for the burning bud again? Come on, please give it to me. Like, I genuinely need this. This is about to be a speed run to 1 billion if you do give me the burning bud. No, it failed again. Okay, I'm not gonna lie though, this server has been pretty good for like attempts wise. Like, our fox has only been going towards this burning bud and then that cacao seed. Also, that one guy is still asking for the raccoon, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna use that to my advantage. I'm literally just gonna sit here AFK and wait until our red fox gets a seed for us. And since it doesn't look like this guy is gonna leave anytime soon, we should hopefully have a decent chance of getting it. Okay, yeah, let's just go AFK for a bit though, and when I get back, I hopefully have a burning bud. Okay, and I ended up going AFK for a bit under 2 hours, and all we got was a blueberry seed. Well, I mean, I guess it's better than nothing. Let's go ahead and plant it down. And now I'm actually gonna go ahead and join another server because this one is kind of dead. Oh, and yeah, this one's looking a lot more promising. Oh, wait, imagine I get the new Grand Volcania plant. That would be insanely good. Okay, well, back to AFK and I go though, and this time I can actually do a bit of like blueberry farming while I'm gone too, so that'll be nice. Yo, and wait, I was literally just farming up these moonlit blueberries and my fox just cooked up a corn seed. I mean, that's not too shabby, I guess. It's better than blueberries, so let's go ahead and plant that down. And now, since that takes forever to grow, in the forever pack there usually is a watering can, so I'm gonna go ahead and claim that, and then I can use it on the corn seed. Where did it go? I don't want to mess this up. Oh, here it is. And there we go. That should boost the growth by a bit at least. Back to grinding out these blueberries I go though. Also, look at this. They sell for like nothing. So this is gonna take a while. How much is my whole inventory worth? Like 100? 281. Yeah. I'm happy we got something besides blueberries now. Anyways, back to farming out these blueberries we go though. Yo, and our red fox literally just snagged a tomato seed. Not too shabby. Tomatoes are a lot better than blueberries. Oh, and then it failed on the corn seed. I forgot he goes back for a second lap after he succeeds the first time. Also, at this point, we've stacked up a bit of blueberries, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sell them. And 800 shekels, that's actually pretty bad if I'm being honest. Yeah, this is definitely harder than I thought it was gonna be. On the bright side, we got some tomatoes now, so those should help. Okay, now I've been sitting here for another while and all the rich people kind of left. So let's go ahead and sell my inventory, and 2,300, that's pretty bad. That's like 2% of the way to 100,000, which is what I need to unlock the next tier. Anyway, so now I'm gonna go ahead and server hop and hope I can find a better one. Okay, and yeah, this server is looking a lot better. The top guy has 117 billion, and then the lowest guy has 712 million, so that's pretty solid. And this guy has like a lot of beanstalk plants, so let's hope we get one of those. Oh yeah, if I can steal from this guy, I can get some pretty good stuff off of him. Holy cactus tree. Okay, yeah, this server will work just nicely. Yo, and I completely forgot about the lucky harvest. I was just farming up my blueberries and I got an extra blueberry seed. I'm gonna count that as fair game, low-key. It's literally just a blueberry. Bro, I just like glanced over at my grow garden game and tell me, what is this guy doing? He's running in circles so Kiki can't get the shekels from him. Bro, oh, why is that so funny? Oh, wait, did a red fox say something? Yo, a coconut seed. Okay, wait, that's not like the best thing ever, but it's better than nothing. Like, it's the best thing I got so far. Bro, he filled on the apple seed. I mean, that's all right, though. A coconut seed? The only downside to coconut seeds is that they literally take forever to grow, so I'll just place that right there. Also, bro, he's still at it. Why is that so funny? Bro, I'm gonna confront him. Bro, what are you doing? Chat, this is just part of my master plan, though. Once he stops to type back, Kiki's gonna snag his shekels. Bro, keep in mind, this guy has 40 billion shekels, and this is the activities he's up to. You know what? Let's join him. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna pick Kiki up and hope he doesn't target that guy anymore. Also, that reminds me, how expensive are watering cans? Now that I got a good fruit, I need to start watering it. Oh, they're 50,000. Okay, yeah, those are pretty expensive. It'll be a while before I could get that. Bro, and another coconut seed? Like, I'm not complaining. I just wish I'd get something that would grow a bit quicker. Okay, well, yeah, look at that. The other one's only 2% grown. Okay, well, I mean, I guess it's better than nothing, am I right? Bro, low-key, it's only like a matter of time before I get like some crazy OP seed like a beanstalk or sugar apple. Just gotta give it some time, you know? Ooh, also gold tomato, give me that. Wait, a lucky harvest off of a gold tomato? That's not too shabby if you ask me. And how much will that tomato sell for? Golden tomato. That's gold blueberry. What happened to the gold tomato? Oh, here it is. I want to sell this. 542 for a singular tomato isn't too shabby. Anyways, let's go ahead and sell my full inventory. And that's another 3,700. We're officially 25% of the way to unlocking the next pet. And I've been at this for like half a day already. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Yo! Yo, bro, I told you it was only a matter of time. Bro, like, I literally just got back, and then I see my red fox running towards me, and I checked the menu, and it still said ready, so, like, I knew he had something in his mouth, so I started recording again, and, bro, an ember lily seed? Bro, let's actually go. Bro, Mimi, you're actually the goat. Bro, you're the goat. You know, I should probably feed him. Oh, yeah, my food really isn't good for them, I guess. Like, it barely gives them any saturation. Yeah, look at that, 0.15%, 0.02. Yeah, never mind, that ain't gonna work. Okay, and this ember lily seed is actually like our ticket out. So let's plant it right there, and now we just gotta wait for it to grow. And I can't remember, how long do these things take to grow? Like, it's still at 0%, so I'm assuming it's gonna take like at least an hour. Wait, actually, I got a plan. Begging. Can someone water my ember lily, please? Because, yeah, there's no shot I'm gonna make enough to afford a watering can just by selling corn, blueberries, and tomatoes. Well, I mean, I got pretty much like a full inventory, so let's go ahead and sell it, but there's no shot I'm making 25k. Yeah, look at that, 6k. I'm still 19k short. And yeah, my ember lily is only 1% grown. I mean, I could just, you know, accidentally sneeze and buy some of these. Nah, I'm just kidding. That would be cheating. It's already 2% grown. It actually shouldn't take too long. So now we wait. And there we go. The base of the ember lily is finally done growing. Also, look at what I literally just got like a minute ago. A cactus seed. So like, that's really nice. Let's go ahead and plant that bad boy right down here. And yo, we've gotten a good amount of like mutated blueberries. Let's go ahead and pick them all up. And then how much is this all worth? 1,500. I was hoping for a bit more, I can't even lie. Low key though, I just need the actual fruit of my ember lily to grow, and I'm not 100% sure of the base price of them, but it should take me to over 100,000 unlocking the mimic octopus. So with that being said, we only have to like AFK for like another 10-15 minutes, wait for the ember lily to grow, sell it, and then I should have another pet. Also, look at this, we're up to 7 likes, so that's pretty nice. Okay, the ember lily is finally done, and a tropical tropical rain event just started, so what I'm actually gonna go ahead and do is to up the chance that the Ember Lily gets the drenched mutation. I'm gonna go ahead and delete these blueberry trees along with these corn seeds, or like the crops, and then finally the tomato ones. And now there's like no shot the Ember Lily doesn't get drenched on it, which is like a free 2x, I'm pretty sure. Oh, look at that. We just got a strawberry seed. Imagine if it succeeds back to back. It would have been the corn seed either way. I really don't care for that. Anyways, let's go ahead and sell my inventory of drenched fruit. And there's 789 shekels. So now I just gotta wait for my Ember Lily to get drenched on it. Bro, how didn't my Ember Lily get drenched on it? That's crazy. Anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and pick it up. And how much do these sell for again? 60,000. Okay, yes, nice. That just barely put me over the 100,000 mark. But now that I do have over 6 figures, that means it's time to bust out the Mimic Octopus. And pretty much, if you didn't know, what the Mimic Octopus does is every 20 minutes, it mimics and copies an ability from another pet. So pretty much, it's just like a second red fox or crab. So that's pretty cool. And now that I actually got something that produces a whole lot of shekels, I'm gonna start looking into sprinklers, because if I could get like a massive Ember Lily with shocked on it, that's gonna be worth like several millions easily. So with that being said, is there currently any sprinklers in the gear shop? There is not a single one. That is crazy. Okay, well, that's all right. It's not like we got enough shekels to afford one of each either way, so we're chilling. Okay, and I surprisingly got the godly sprinkler in stock within like a reasonable amount of time this time, but I don't got enough shekels and my Ember Lily isn't fully grown, so I'm gonna be cutting it close. Oh wait, that reminds me, I have a tomato seed or a strawberry seed, but no, never mind. There's no way I get 20,000 shekels from strawberries in 4 minutes. Those seeds aren't that good. So our only hope now is this Ember Lily growing within the next 3 minutes. Yo, and the forever pack reset, but it's literally only 100 shekels. I'll take those, I guess. Is there anything in the dino quest that can help me? Show me the quest. Yeah, no. They're all just prehistoric rewards. Luckily, it looks like this one's a small Ember Lily, so it should get done in time, hopefully. But still, it's going to be cutting it super close. Also, I was thinking, before the cooldown on our Mimic Octopus hits 0, I'm going to go ahead and pick up Kiki, so it mimics the Red Fox's abilities instead of Kiki's, since like I'd much rather get a seed than 500 shekels. Okay, and I'm not gonna lie, if we don't make it, I'm actually gonna crash out, because last time I waited over 3 hours for a godly sprinkler to come into stock, and now that I got one like at the start, I don't even have enough shekels. Like, what is this? And there's still no fruit on my cactus, unfortunately. Bro, just grow faster, please. Yes, come on, wait. Oh, I want some. My inventory to 16 kg one this time too. 126,000. Come on, run. Bro, I literally have like probably not even 20 seconds left. Bro, come on, run faster, please. Come on, show me the gear shot. Bro, no, you're actually trolling. You're trolling. Bro, I was like 3 seconds too late. I'm actually about to crash out. What is this? Oh, man. I guess I'll just take the basic sprinkler. But like, what is that luck? Like, for real? Like, that actually has to be the worst luck. And now watch that I have to wait 3 hours to get another godly sprinkler in stock. That's gonna be so much fun, man. Also, I just realized, what was up with that Ember Lily? It looked a lot smaller than the first one, but it was actually a whole lot bigger. So that's interesting. Okay, but anyways, our octopus's ability is about to go off. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up my crab. And now the octopus should theoretically mimic the fox, meaning I got another chance of getting another seed. And yeah, look at that. It's doing its thing. Oh, it tried to grab a burning bud. Okay, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's the first time I've actually witnessed the Mimic Octopus's ability, but that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and place my crab down though. And now I'm low-key just gonna AFK here a bit, grinding out these Ember Lilies until another godly sprinkler comes into stock. We're also only about 300,000 shekels away from unlocking the Fennec Fox, so that's pretty cool. Okay, we're back and we're completely broke, and that's because I finally managed to get get one of each sprinklers. We got a basic, advanced, and then godly. So now what I'm actually gonna go ahead and do is sell my inventory. Oh no, wait, actually, no, before I do that, let's go ahead and feed my cactus to Mimi. Bruh, 2% hunger for that? Okay then, well, I guess Mimi's going hungry. Yeah, I'm not feeding her an ember lily. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and sell my inventory, and that's a calm 173,000 shekels. So now we're up to 209,000. So now the next thing I'm gonna go ahead and do is go to the gear shop and buy a trowel. So now I can move this ember lily plant right over here next to the cactus tree, and this like the smallest cactus tree ever. I can't even lie, it literally only produces one fruit, but that's besides the point. Now that I got that situated there, I'm gonna go ahead and place one of each sprinklers down, just like that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the ember lily. And I should have actually waited to pick up the cactus, but oh well. So now I just gotta go AFK and come back in half an hour, and thanks to the sprinkler glitch, the fruit on these plants should be massive. So with that being said, I'll be back in half an hour. And I'm back, and pretty much what I did was something called the sprinkler method, which allows you to get all the benefits of the sprinklers without like actually using up their time. So come on, give me some big fruits, and that is the smallest ember lily I've ever seen. That cactus ain't bad. But anyways, now that I've picked them up, I can go ahead and go AFK for another half an hour and repeat the process. Okay, and here we go. This is the second time doing this. Imagine we get like a rainbow or gold ember lily. That would low-key be insane. And just another normal one. Okay, let's go ahead and pick it up again, and now I'm just repeat that process several times over until my sprinklers run out of juice. Okay, and as you can see, I ended up repeating that process a good amount of times, so I got a good amount of ember lilies and then a couple cactuses. But that's not all. Look at the last thing that I got. A gold ember lily. And I'm not gonna lie, I was really tempted to just leave it on there and hope it got the lightning mutation or the shock mutation. But I'm not gonna lie, as soon as I join the public server, that thing's getting yoinked. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pick it up myself. And I'm not even gonna lie, that's such a waste, but like I already know as soon as I join the public server, this thing is getting yoinked. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it. And on the bright side, it should give me enough funds to buy a bunch of sprinklers and then unlock the last few pets. So here we go. I want to sell this. 6 million. Sheesh. Okay, yeah. Let's just go ahead and sell my full inventory. Actually, before I do that, I should probably go ahead and feed my pets, right? Bruh, huge cactuses only give them 22%? Or well, it was a lot for Kiki. What about Georgie? How much are these worth? Like, how much shekels did I just waste? Oh, yeah, that's a lot that I just wasted on them. Oh, well, it's all right. And just like that, we're 1.7 million shekels richer, meaning we've finally unlocked the fennec fox along with the raccoon. And nice, that's officially all my pet thieves unlocked. So now I just need to hit 10 million shekels so I can unlock an extra pet slot. Oh, and yeah, is there any good sprinklers in stock? Unfortunately, there is none. Not gonna lie, my current goal is to get one of each sprinkler so I could then make a lightning rod, because if I could get like a rainbow ember lily with shocked on it, let's just say it should be worth well over $1 billion. But for now, I think it's about time I put my pet army to work. So let's go ahead and join a public server. Oh, and yeah, these guys are rich. Oh, and yeah, I almost forgot to mention, but if you didn't know, what the raccoon does is every 14 minutes, it goes to another player's lot and steals a random crop, and then it gives it to me. And then the fennec fox is every 22 minutes, it goes to another player's random fruit, and then it has a chance to copy one random mutation and apply it to one of my fruits. And then just like the red fox, the rarer the mutation, like the harder it is for it to copy it. And with all that being said, let's go ahead and scout out the lobby. What can I steal from y'all? This garden's kind of mid. Okay, yeah, these gardens really don't have like much really expensive fruit. What about this one over here? Ooh, celestial windstruck shocked wet. That's pretty good actually. Well, this garden is like cool too. It has like a little shopping mart or whatever this is. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and go AFK for a bit though until my raccoon's cooldown goes down. Since not gonna lie, that's the one I'm most excited for, since he could literally steal like a fruit worth $1 billion, and bam, just like that, we finished the challenge. Okay, here we go. Our raccoon is about to go out for the first time. Buddy, I need you to get me something good, like something worth $1 billion, all right? Okay, and what's it gonna steal? A sugar apple? Oh, it's going through the farm. Interesting. Ooh, a wind-struck, honey-glazed, and sandy sugar apple. That's not too bad of a first pick. I want to sell this. How much is it worth? 346,000. That's kind of mid, I can't lie. Okay, here, wait. What I can go ahead and do is before the Mimic Octopus's ability goes off, I could pick up all my other pets, so then the Mimic Octopus will copy the raccoon. Yeah, I think I'll actually do that. Oh, and yeah, I almost forgot, but my coconut trees are done growing. Let's go ahead and pick them up. And what's the saturation on those looking like? 0.4%. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, that's really bad. There was a gold one though. How's that one looking? 7.22%. Okay, yeah, the coconuts are pretty trash. Okay, and here we go. Georgie's ability is about to go off, so let's go ahead and pick up all our other pets and only leave the raccoon down. Okay, and there he goes. Come on, steal something good for me, Georgie. Oh, no, he's beelining it straight for the coconuts. No, please don't steal those. A coconut? Bro. Let's just go ahead and sell my inventory. It's literally just full of coconuts. Holy, that burning bud is huge. Surprisingly, it's only worth 8 million though. Huh. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. All the super rich people from the server kind of left. So let's go ahead and server hop until I find a better one. Okay, now I'm not gonna lie, I severely underestimated how hard it would be to find a good server. Like, look at this. People have loads of shekels, 744 trillion, and then this is their garden. And after thinking about it for a bit, it would make sense that they keep like their all to good garden on like a private server, because this guy really only has like fossil lights and then sugar apples, and they have like no mutations on them. So it's about time to get back to server hopping until I find a decent fruit. Okay, yo, and I finally found one. Look at this guy. He has a sugar apple worth 22 million, a firefly fern worth 26 million. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is the best we've gotten so far. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and step away from his garden before he thinks I'm gonna steal something, because I just realized my name definitely isn't helping me at all. Anyways, with that being said, I'm gonna just go AFK now until our pet's abilities go off. Okay, and there goes our raccoon again. Come on, beelining straight for the sugar apple, or the fossil light, or the firefly fern. Bro, don't get me something mid. Oh, a pepper? Buddy, you're passing all the good stuff. You better not get me an apple. A coconut. Bro, does it look like I want a coconut? Man, well, at least we still got Georgie's ability here in 4 minutes. Okay, and it's once again go time, and Georgie's going for the right garden. That's always nice to see. I just need you to pick up something that's not a coconut now, Georgie. Come on. He's going towards the same place, man. Oh, wait. Bro, bro, like... what's the point if you guys are just gonna steal coconuts? Like, these aren't even worth like 10k. Yeah, look at that, 2,000 shekels. Like, that's literally nothing. Also, low-key, I might as well just go ahead and pick up all my coconuts. There's no reason not to, you know? A bit of extra shekels never hurt anybody. And then I can go ahead and sell my inventory. And I'm pretty sure I had an ember lily too. Nice, 293,000. I definitely had an ember lily somewhere in there. Okay, yeah, so now I'm not gonna lie, I might just go AFK for an hour to see how much fruit my octopus and raccoon can get me, and then I'll also be waiting for a godly and master sprinkler. Before I do that though, let's see if I can find a bit of a better server. Okay, and yeah, this one is looking a lot better. These guys have like some huge bone blossoms, and then look at that right back there. It's a burning bud worth like 66 million or 666 million. So if I could get that, that would be pretty good. Bro, like, you can't make this up. And we found a new server, and I'm not gonna lie, this one looks pretty promising. I'm the brokest one out of everybody. So now I can just go AFK, hoping I get something good while waiting for a master and godly sprinkler to come into stock. Okay, and I just realized I didn't even have enough to afford the master sprinkler, but that's besides the point. I did get a godly sprinkler while I was gone, so that's nice. With that, though, I could now go ahead and craft the lightning rod. So let's go ahead and give them the advance and then the basic sprinkler and then give them 500,000 shekels. And in 45 minutes, we'll now have a lightning rod, so that's pretty nice. Also, I'm not gonna lie, as for stuff my raccoon stole now, I got some pretty trash stuff. The best thing has to be this windstruck clay mango, but even that probably only sells for a few thousand. Yeah, look at that, 35,000. That's barely nothing. Anyways, yeah, so now I think the plan is I just gotta wait for one more godly sprinkler, then I gotta do the sprinkler glitch once more until I get another gold or rainbow ember lily, and then after I do that, I could place the lightning rod down, and then if that rainbow ember lily gets struck by lightning, that should be worth well over $1 billion. And in the meantime, my raccoon and mimic octopus can just keep yoinking fruits. And look at that huge burning bud right over there. I wouldn't mind getting that if I'm being honest. Anyways, yeah, at this point though, there's honestly not much I can really do. Oh wait, actually, I can go ahead and deploy my fennec fox, because I wouldn't mind getting a good mutation on my ember lily. And that reminds me, I'm low-key just gonna go ahead and scrap the coconut trees, because like imagine my fennec fox gets like shocked or something but then puts on the coconut, I would actually crash out. Okay, yeah, anyways though, all I really gotta do now is repeat the process of getting another godly sprinkler, and let's hope I don't gotta wait like forever for it, because sometimes it be rough out here. Okay, and yes, we finally got a godly sprinkler in stock. Let's go ahead and buy that bad boy up. Also, while I was AFKing, I got a moonlit ceramic sun-dried cacao, and if we check out the value, it's worth 1.3 mil, so like that's the most expensive thing we've gotten so far, so that's pretty nice. We're only 1.2 mil away from being able to get the final pet slot now. Ooh, and we just got a mango. I don't think mangoes are worth too much though, are they? Yeah, I didn't think so. Anyways, I was also grinding some ember lilies here and there, so I do have a bit of those too somewhere. So let's go ahead and sell my inventory, and bro, we're so close to being able to unlock the last pet. Anyways, so now I can go ahead and place down one of each sprinklers again. And then this time I'm aiming for a rainbow ember lily. So let's go ahead and do a bit of grinding. Okay, and I'm not even gonna lie, that barely took any tries at all. We barely got any extra ember lilies. We only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That literally only took 5 attempts. But anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and sell all my ember lilies. And then with that, that should unlock the final pet equip slot. Yes, sir. So now that we've passed 10 million shekels, I can go ahead and get an extra pet of my choice. And to do so, I first got to buy another pet equip slot. So let's go ahead and do that. And there we go. We can now equip our extra pet. And before I actually give myself that extra pet, my lightning rod should be done, so let's go ahead and pick that up. And yes sir, 'tis do be done. Oh, and I almost forgot, but when I was grinding out the ember lily earlier, another godly sprinkler came into stock, so you already know I had to buy it. With that being said, now that I got the rainbow ember lily, all I really need now is a couple really good mutations on it, and it should be worth well over $1 billion. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared to join the public server at this point, because we all know what happens in public servers when you got good fruits. Yeah, they get yoinked. So with that being said, I'm just gonna go ahead and place my lightning rod down, and then I'm gonna go ahead and join on my main account. And there's actually 2 reasons for that. The first one being so I can give myself the final pet, which I chose a fennec fox. And now the second reason is, yo, wait, we're up to 15 likes in our garden. That's pretty nice. Anyways, as I was saying, now the second reason is that I'm gonna go ahead and try to siphon some mutations off from my main account onto my ember lily. And I'm not gonna lie, like I don't have the craziest mutations. Like look at this: windstruck clay moonlit, windstruck clay, tempest clay moonlit. Like I literally just have a bunch of random mutations. I just don't want to get my ember lily yoinked, because let's just say that would add like a whole nother day of work to this challenge, and I'm not trying to do that. So with all that being said, all I really gotta do now is just AFK here and wait for my fennec foxes to steal loads of mutations from my main account. Okay, so I just got back from AFK and look at this. We got shocked, windstruck, moonlit, and wet on the ember lily. And I'm pretty sure the shocked wasn't our fennec fox's doing just because the lightning rod got 2 uses on it. So I guess I missed the thunderstorm, but I am not complaining. So now, even though I'm pretty sure I've done it, I'm actually gonna go ahead and buy a magnifying glass just in case, because imagine it's worth like 900 million. I'd still be 100 million short to a billion. So with that being said, there is not one in stock. Bruh, there's like always one of these in stock. Bruh, you know what? I'ma just YOLO it. Like, it's only when you need stuff that it's not in stock. Let's go ahead and pick it up. Oh, and okay, I'm not gonna lie, I might have just messed up. How much is this worth, Steven? Tell it to me straight. Yes! Oh, 1.126 billion. I'm selling that instantly. Let's go. Okay, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, stealing might actually be the meta. I went from 0 to a billion in practically no time at all. Grow a garden, more like steal a garden.